Good evening, y'all. It's just myself and my little dog Regalo and my other dog walking around, taking him outside. And while I'm out here, I just wanted to take a really quick moment. Well, I say quick, but I want to take a moment to reach out to y'all, specifically my subscribers, the people who have subscribed to the channel, Courage and the Constitution, as well as those who have liked, subscribed, interacted with it. And I wanted to reach out to you and tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Thank you. Just a little over a week of creating content, I've had many hundreds of views on the videos, and that's just in a short amount of time, and that's thanks to you sharing, subscribing, specifically sharing, and then people that you share then go on and share beyond that. So I want to tell you thank you. I want to ask please continue to like, share, and subscribe, because that is so important to the metrics of the channel to really help it move ahead. I'm not monetized for these things. I don't make a dime on any of these. And every video that I create takes between 5 to 6 hours. Between working full-time, taking care of a home, creating the videos, it is a ton of work and a ton of time. But I do it because I feel it's so important to get a voice out, to just really put out what I'm seeing. I think it means a lot for myself, for people, for this country. So please like, share, and subscribe. When I say at the end of the videos that it helps to get the videos out, and that in turn really helps us all out, it really does. In Georgia, we have a Senate runoff coming up. 2 Senate seats. These 2 Senate seats are important because right now, if the 2 Democrats, Ossoff and Warnock, take these Senate seats, then that means the Democrats hold potentially the executive branch, as well as the House and the Senate. So all of Congress. And if there's votes, we know that Second Amendment rights, we know what's happening with First Amendment. We've already seen the cancel culture. We've already seen the censorship that has happened to anybody on the right. As these measures get pushed through, and there's a split, Kamala Harris is the tiebreaker as potentially the vice president, and we know exactly the kind of things they're planning on putting through. And think about what this means for the country, right? The Democrats are doing everything they can to push hard. They want to replace the Constitution. They want to take the Constitution away, and as they say, replace it with a document more fitting for our values and our time. Well, who do you think values and time is that they're wanting to replace it with? Absolutely, the progressive left. And if the Democrats do win the Senate and they get everything that they want, that means one thing that they want to do is allow illegal people to vote. And I know I have many friends who are not legal, and I love them to death, and I wish them every opportunity. However, when it comes to voting, that is an American institution reserved for Americans as part of this country, as citizens of this nation. Think about the welfare state and what that did with Lyndon B. Johnson when he put forth the edicts to provide welfare and food and necessity for those specifically in the black community, right, in the black communities of this country, as long as the fathers are out of the home and the men are out of the home, being able to give them these things. So just like they want to do with illegals, here, have free money, have free housing, have free, who do you think they're going to vote for? They're going to vote for the people who keep giving them these things. Are these people giving them these things because they love them and they care about them? Absolutely not. What did Lyndon B. Johnson, I'm not going to say it exactly because there's a word I don't want to say, but what did Lyndon B. Johnson say when he instituted welfare for these people? He said, with this program, he is going to have these, and he used a word that begins with an N that I will not say, we will have these voting Democrat for the next 200 years. And you know what? It's working because they target the black communities and they pander to them. They pander to them, and we see even things from Kamala Harris wearing Timberland boots, to try to gain the vote. And it is a sick exploitation, and they don't care. So they wanted these people to vote. They are trying to lower the voting age to 16. Think about how intelligent you were in the area of civics in this nation at 16. Also think about how people are being educated now in school and what they're coming out as, and how progressive kids are becoming. Yes, they know that they are getting kids groomed to vote progressive and Democrat, and you lower that age, you just get a whole lot more votes. They also want to do away with the Electoral College, among many other things. You do away with the Electoral College, you know what that means? That means this country changes from the constitutional republic it is now to the democracy, which is the next step. When it changes to a democracy is mob rule. It sounds great, and it's a term people like to use, but all democracy means is that it's the majority rule. The majority rule are in places like LA, New York, Chicago, Detroit, Atlanta, all these places with high populations who vote blue. Most of the rest of the country will get no representation. And we know that with, for example, Warnock right now running here for Senate in Georgia, he said he doesn't care about those who are outside of the cities. He's just targeting those in the cities because he knows that's what he can get. He doesn't care. He doesn't represent what is beyond that. And that is exactly what they want to do. So if you side more conservative, you're gone. Republican Party, they're gone. So I'm also going to tell you this. Democrats, and they get together, they are a party of activists. Even though they're burning the house down, they are active. They are angry. Many of them are just hateful of what the media has done in regard to the last president. And but they're active. They are so active, and they get people out. Just around here, I'm seeing people all over the place holding up signs of Warnock and Ossoff and getting attention. Billboards are all up and down the freeways. I'm getting mailers. I'm getting handwritten mailers. I mean, these people are active, while conservatives sit back and do nothing. They do nothing. They sit there and they complain. They get pushed into the shadows and roll over and expose their soft underbellies, while the left tells you to sit down, shut up, submit, do exactly what we tell you to do. And that is what you're going to do. We can't do that anymore, people. We cannot. And that's why I created this channel, Courage in the Constitution, because it takes courage to create this channel and this content, because it is at a big risk to myself. We've seen what the left is willing to do to people who disagree with them. It is a big risk to myself to create this. But you know what? It has to take courage, because somebody has to fight. People have to fight. We have to come out and do something. We have to do something. And I'm thrilled that I've gotten the people who have messaged me saying that they were planning on voting Democrat for the Senate in Georgia, but they have now, after what I've put out, have decided they're going to vote Republican, not because they like Republicans, but because they cannot stand what they see the Democrat Party doing. And we need to be that active and help people see that, because the media is just it's a loudspeaker for the Democrat Party. And not everybody, but so many on the left have been so full of just anger and hatred. And when you look at media and politics and culture, from entertainment on down, lies and deceit. And as you've seen in some of my videos, I'm taking some of those different points and I'm exposing them, not necessarily just as a way of a gotcha, but as a way to let people know that this is how you're being played. This is how these people are manipulating you. And if you have any self-respect at all, you would absolutely not allow yourself to be exploited. But yet here you are. And I understand for many it's just because of ignorance. But when people are telling you and they're showing you the facts and you refuse to even look at them, and then you start accusing people, come on, man, that's on you. That's on you. So when it comes to these media lies that they've been putting out, I'm working on exposing those as well. And that's also where I'm calling out on you, because I need your help. I need your help getting that out to more people. Republicans are listless. The Democrats have just turned into this wicked party. Like I said, Republicans are ineffective. But those of us who are willing to stand up for this country and this Constitution, for liberty, for the land that our children can live in, we need to fight, people. We can't sit back and do nothing. We have to do something. So that's why I created this channel, to be a voice. Hopefully I can be a voice for you. So please interact. Let me know what you would like to hear. What can I put out there? What can I do to help get something out? I would love, just selfishly, we would love to encourage you to like, share, and subscribe, and get others to do the same. Because, like I said, I don't make a dime from this. This is just a labor of love. It's because I feel it's so stinking important to get this stuff out. So I would love to hear from you. What could I do better? What do you like? What do you not like so much? What else could I bring out? How could I be a voice for you? What could I put out that you would be willing to share? Guys, we need to be effective. We need to do something. We cannot just sit here and let them just keep taking over and taking over. And I'm not trying to make this a party line thing. I'm trying to make this a save our constitutional republic thing, because we know what they are coming for. And the government, you need to stay out of our churches. Stay out of our liberties. Stay out of our freedoms. Stay out of our families. I don't remember who said it, but it was said brilliantly when somebody said that the government is not going to give you your freedom back. You have to take it back yourself, because you're free. The government answers to you, not the other way around. Remember, it's we the people. And the Constitution, it was not put in place for the government to tell us what to do. It was put in place to tell the government what to do for us. please like, share, and subscribe. But again, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. We're small now, but let's keep moving. Let's keep this growing. Let's get bigger, because we got to reach people. Whatever we need to do, whatever you need to do, just help me, because I really want to get this out there. And I'm thankful for all of you. I wish I knew who you were all by name so I could call you all out. I remember some names, Scott, Randy, whoever Italian Stallion is. But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you again. Be blessed, y'all.